In 11 years of working with course creators, the pattern I see over and over is that they're always creating content and still can't point to a single piece that reliably generates sales. That is not a hustle problem, that's a structural problem. And by the end of this video, you're going to be able to draw the one page that changes how you see your entire business. It's called the ecosystem map. This is what a content pile looks like. Every Monday, you open your laptop, ask yourself what to post this week, and start from scratch. The YouTube video doesn't connect to the email doesn't lead anywhere specific. The lead magnet sits on a landing page nobody's visiting because the content doesn't point to it. I've worked with over 1,000 course creators in the last 11 years, and the ones who plateau aren't creating less content than the other ones who scale. They're creating the same amount and often more. The difference is architecture. A content ecosystem isn't more content, it's the same content connected. When a viewer watches this video, there's a next step. Then they take that next step, there's another one. Every piece knows its job, and every piece of content has an objective. The creators who plateau are building islands. The ones who scale are building highways and bridges. Your entire business runs on 4 zones. Most creators are only operating in one and wondering why they're not increasing their revenue and scaling. Zone 1 is attraction. This is your public-facing free content: YouTube videos, social posts, podcast episodes, shorts, reels, and stories. This zone has one objective: get in front of the right person at the right time and pique their curiosity enough that they will want to take the next step. Not to sell, not to explain everything you offer, just to earn the next click. A creator I worked with was posting 4 Instagram reels a week and getting consistent views, but none of it connected to anything. No lead magnet, no email list, no community, no clear next step. Her attraction zone was active, but it wasn't pointing anywhere. And my encouragement, she stopped posting for about 3 weeks so we could build out the rest of the ecosystem. And when she started posting again, she actually started to get 10 to 12 leads per day. For the first time, she was giving her audience a way to go deeper with her. Zone 2 is the capture zone. This is where you get permission to keep the conversation going. This could be a lead magnet, a free resource, an email opt-in, or a free community. The job of this zone is to trade something genuinely useful for an email address. So the relationship moves off a platform you don't own and into a space that you do. Take a knowledge expert on dog training, for example. A broad lead magnet like 10 ways to train your dog could apply to anyone with any dog, no matter the breed or the size or the lifestyle. It converts nobody because it speaks to everyone with a dog. A much more specific lead magnet like 5 commands every reactive small breed needs to learn before the age of 2. Same subject, but now it speaks to exactly one person, someone with a small reactive dog who's in a specific window of time and knows it. That person downloads this the second they see it because it sounds like it was written about their dog. Hyper-specific lead magnets don't shrink your audience, they sharpen it. Zone 3 is nurture. So this is your email sequence, your community, your weekly touch points. The job of this zone is to build trust at scale with personalized automation. Every email should feel like it was written for the person reading it, even if it was sent to your entire list. The creator that I mentioned earlier, once we connected her reels to her new specific lead magnet and built an email nurture sequence, her opt-in rates soared to 93% within 30 days. Same audience, different architecture. And zone 4 is your conversion zone. This is your course, your cohort, your membership, your offer. The job of this zone is not to convince, it's to validate. If you attract, capture, and nurture zones are doing their jobs, the person landing on your sales page already wants what you're offering. You're just removing the friction. So 4 zones, 1 ecosystem. Okay, so let me show you my actual ecosystem map, the way I draw it if you were sitting across from me right now. So I would start in the middle. the conversion zone with my main offer. So for me right now, that's the collective, which is my membership for course creators and online educators. And right next to it sits my Thinkific Launchpad cohort. So the cohort isn't a separate destination, it's an on-ramp. Someone joins the cohort, builds their Thinkific site over 6 weeks, and gets 30 days inside the collective included. By the time that trial ends, they know exactly what's there and they want to stay. So 2 offers, 1 conversion zone, 1 direction. On my YouTube channel, where you are right now, is in the attract zone. Each video is designed to do one of 3 things: answer a real question my audience has, explain a concept that's been keeping them stuck, or show them something about their business they haven't been able to see on their own. And every video points towards the free resources page or the free community. That's the bridge to the capture zone. So when someone opts into one of the free resources or the free community, they're added to an email sequence. The community and the email nurture sequence is where trust gets built in real time. And from the community, when they're ready, 2 doors open: the Launchpad cohort for people who want to build their Thinkific sites with guidance, or the collective for people who are already up and running and need the expert guidance and support and systems to scale. So that's my ecosystem. Every asset has one job. Every arrow points somewhere and nothing is a dead end. So this video you're watching right now lives in the attract zone. Its job is to give you something genuinely useful, something you can use today, and to show you that there's more where this came from. The call to action in this video isn't a pitch. It's your next step. So here's your action step, and you can do this right now. Write your main offer in the center of a blank page, not your lead magnet, your paid offer, your course, your membership, your coaching program, the thing that you most want people to buy. Now, we're going to go backwards. What has to happen before someone buys that thing? They have to trust you. And where does that trust get built? So you're going to write that in the trust builder circle. Okay, now before trust, there has to be a conversation. So how do you get their email address or get them into your free community? And what do they get in exchange? That's what you're going to put in the conversation circle. And back up one more step. So that's before the email, there has to be discovery. So where does someone find you for the first time, and what kind of content lives there? Every time you hit a gap on this drawing, a zone with nothing in it or an arrow that goes nowhere, you found one of the things to fix. Not a new platform, not a new content format, a missing connection. The content you're already making is enough to build this. You don't need more, you need it connected. So draw the map this week. Start with your main offer in the center and work backwards. And now here comes what some people would call the pitch, but it's just the next step in your journey. If you'd like access to my free resources or to join my free community of other course creators who are working to scale and systemize their businesses, click on the links below in the description, and I'll see you in the next video.